Here's the honest truth about why building wealth wasn't designed for average people. The system rewards consumption, but not investing. That means that everything around us is designed to make us spend, is designed to make us go out of our way and buy things. The apps that are on our phones, the constant dopamine rush that we get when we're scrolling, and the ads that we see on our phone, where these social media apps have pretty much created a way to make it easier for us to spend, because now you're allowing companies and businesses to get a slot on your social media app where people like me and you are consistently scrolling on social media, and now we have it's easier for us to see an ad and want to buy something. So the consumption is at an all-time high, right? You have to think about it like this. The ads that we see on our phone, the constant shopping apps that we have on our phones, the new phones that we receive every year. Apple almost makes a new phone every year that people usually get. The clothes, the cars, the trends that happen every year. This new thing now is buy now, pay later, where you can buy now, pay later on Klarna or Afterpay. Yes, I'm listening because I know about them and I've done them before in the past, but I had to get rid of them. I had to like pretty much delete those ads because you don't realize it, but psychologically they're kind of playing with you, because it's like anything now I seen something where you can buy now, pay later with gas. Like, how does that even work? I honestly think we're cooked, but that's another conversation for another day. And then I seen something recently where you're talking about they connected Klarna with, I'm not going to name it, but this other app that a lot of users use, and now you can buy now, pay later for that. So we're cooked. They got us in that area, which I'm not going to say what it is, but you guys can do your research. But they also got you in Klarna as well, where you're having to buy now, pay later consistently. So you're always being told to pretty much buy now, buy this, buy that, because you deserve it, or it gives you a quick dopamine, just buying things and then receiving it and then being happy for a quick moment and then going to buy the next thing. But you're not actually buying things because you need them. Majority of us are making purchases off of just impulse, not because we actually need the thing we're buying, but because we want to feel good in the moment. We make plans 3, 4, 5 months out just to buy something, to buy a fit because you're about to go on a trip. I understand like certain things you could do, but like buying clothes here and there. But some of us do not have a control over how we spend our money. We're just consistently just spending, spending, spending. So the system has created a way for us to consistently be buying things, for us to consistently just have access to buy things. These apps, buy now, pay later, that's a new one. Who would have thought in the big 2026 something like that would exist? But they found a way to get it to us. Honestly, in some situations, it helps to have it, but the thing is, we haven't disciplined our mind enough to be able to do it. You're talking about buy now, pay later for gas? People are already broke already. You're putting yourself even 2, 3, 4 steps back when you start doing buy now, pay later. Because now what seems to happen is that multiple things start stacking up on you. Multiple purchases start stacking up on you. And you pretty much end up being cooked because you already don't have the money to cover it, because that's why you're using buy now, pay later in the first place. Majority of people are trained to make money. We're trained for income, but we're not trained to build wealth. That's one of the things that school never taught you. You remember when you went to school and you were told, okay, after your senior year, you're going to go to college. From college, you're going to get a job in your field. whatever field it is. Whether you're a nurse, whether you're a finance major, whether you're a business admin major, whether you're a doctor, lawyer, whatever you are, engineer. If you're talking about software engineer now, you've reached a place where software engineers can't even find jobs because of this AI stuff. Their skill set is being, I don't want to say replaced by AI because AI is still inefficient, but their skill set is kind of being mirrored by AI, right? AI is still in its beginning stages, which is why you still need humans to manage it. But once AI becomes something that is just consistently running, and you have all these ChatGPTs, these Geminis, and they're able to actually do generative AI where they can actually go and do things for you. Software engineers won't be in such high demand anymore. It'll now be the people and the kids who are going to learn software engineer and use AI as part of it, that combine the two, that will actually be successful. But we're not taught how to build wealth. School teaches us how to earn a paycheck, how to work consistently every week to earn a paycheck, to work for the weekends. I just heard at my job the other day, it's almost pretty much the same thing all the time. You'll just be chilling and then someone passes by in the office like, oh my God, I don't know what day it is. And then someone else goes, don't worry, we're halfway there. Like, let's say it's a Wednesday or something. They'll be like, we're halfway there. I'd be looking, I'm thinking, halfway there to what? Then I'm realizing they're talking about they're halfway there till Friday. Like, majority of people just hate their jobs. I know we all hate our jobs, but they're like, yeah, we're halfway there. And I'm listening, I'm like, damn, like, people are really out here miserable. Like, nobody wants to actually work, obviously. But that's what it's come down to, because we were not instructed and taught how to build wealth. Nobody taught us how to do that. Instead, we're taught how to just pretty much work for that next paycheck, come in the next week, work, even as much as we hate our jobs or we don't want to wake up, we don't want to go to work, but you know it's something that's mandatory, you have to do it. I think there's a big difference between just working consistently and just living life as you're working, like with no plan, with no 20, 30 year plan, retirement plan, with no wealth building mindset in the back of your head, versus actually going to work and working for 20, maybe 25, 30 years and actually creating a plan, maybe getting a few real estate properties as you're working, because then you're working for something. Investing while you're also working, because then you're working towards something. But majority of people, where they go wrong is that they're just living their life day by day, week by week, month by month. They go do stuff on the whim. Okay, let me take this trip. Yes, here once in a while you can do that, but I'm not too fond of that, because a lot of people don't have the discipline to just do that. You have to plan. If you're gonna take a trip, plan it out. A trip that's gonna cost a substantial amount of money, plan it out in advance. See if you will actually be able to afford it. Because a lot of us, yeah, we got it in the moment, but will you be able to afford it? Or because that $1,000, you put it into the stock market and let it grow. So these are the type of things you have to think about, because the way they've created the system, there's a lack of knowledge. Nobody knows anything about investing. Nobody knows anything about taxes. We don't know anything about how to build our portfolio, how to get at assets that will appreciate over time. Nobody knows these things because school didn't teach us these things. Our colleges don't teach us these things. If you're going to school, you pretty much see what I'm talking about. It's because everything that they're teaching you in school is about theory, right? How to work in a corporate setting, management of organizations. They're just talking about, hey, if Joey went to wanted to have a meeting and he wanted to address a problem, and there's 5 people in the meeting, and Joey wanted to address a problem to that was going on with his group, how would Joey go about resolving this? They're not teaching you any practical ways to actually build wealth, any step-by-step ways. They're not guiding you, because they're teaching you how to be a good Samaritan, how to be a good civilian. Because once they're done preparing you in college, what's going to end up happening, you're going to get up, graduate, go in the workforce, and it's another cycle. Just work, paycheck by paycheck, depending on when you graduated, what age, 23, 24, 22. That becomes your system. If you're not actively someone who's like, okay, I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, I want to learn how to build something outside of this. Through a business, you can create wealth. A lot of people are not risk takers. You don't have an entrepreneur mindset. So you don't see the importance of building a business. A lot of people are not investors because they think the stock market is a scam. But honestly, the stock market is what makes the world go round. If you really understood. If you really, really understood, you understand that the stock market is what makes the world go round. You're consistently spending. I'm consistently spending. These companies are making money. Then these companies are going out paying employees. These companies are also listed on the stock market. So through you investing into the stock market, you're helping out these companies. And then if these companies are growing, you can get a piece of their profits through holding for the long term or through dividends. So that's how the system is. But you have to go and do your research and understand how to profit and make money off of the system. How to profit and make money off of the stock market. How to profit and make money off of investing. A lot of people, we only focus on our salary and how much we're getting paid rather than ownership and investing over time. So we have to reprogram our mind in a way where we think about having more ownership, having more assets at our disposal, learning how to invest, and going to do our research rather than just simply just working just to work until we die. But no, create plans. Be more intentional about the things that we're doing. When it comes to investing, when it comes to ownership, when it comes to asset management, whether that's real estate investing, having a Roth IRA, having a 401k, if your job provides it. But those are the type of things that we have to look out for. Wealth also requires discipline that most people don't practice and don't have. We're not born with discipline. All right, none of us are born with it, but over time, you just either are someone who builds discipline in a respective area, or you're just someone who's not. A lot of us have instant gratification, so we need things now. We consistently need to be buying things to feel good, but we're not able to delay gratification to actually build wealth. Because in your mind, you're an average person. It all starts with your mindset. This is why when you hear a CEO or a business owner who's made millions say, if they had $1 million and you gave it to someone, would that make that person rich? Would that make that person wealthy? Honestly speaking, yes, for the moment they'll have that $1 million, but are they actually able to take that $1 million and scale it out? Majority of the time, no, because it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. So if you gave a CEO with all the knowledge they have already with everything that they already know $1 million and told them to restart back from ground zero, it would be easier for them, because now they could just take everything they've used already, the formula they used to get to where they're at. Now they have a head start though with that $1 million. So if anything, it'll probably be easier for them to get to that point. But it's all about the mindset and what you have, the knowledge that you have. Are you able to apply the knowledge that you have to real life and learn how to scale with that knowledge? So we're not able to delay gratification for tomorrow, but instead we like instant gratification. So we need things now. We want to have everything in this moment because we live in a social media era. So you're constantly comparing yourself to others. We're constantly comparing ourselves to each other. So the motivation you get to work is coming from other people. It's not actually coming from you. Because it's like, oh my God, I seen this yesterday on social media. This other 20-something-year-old on social media. I'm trying to get like that. It's cool, but how far did that go? I feel like you have to build a discipline within yourself, a motivation in yourself. We don't have the discipline to consistently be investing over time. A lot of people start investing, but then they're like, man, I can't for this month. I can't continue to invest because I don't have it this month. Realistically, you probably got it. You just spent it going the night out, which is honestly what a lot of people do. So think about your decisions before you tell yourself, damn, I can't invest for this month, or I don't have enough money to start investing. Or you did actually start investing, but you don't feel like you want to contribute every month because it's like, damn, where's my money actually going to? I want to use that money right now. A lot of people don't have the discipline to live below your means. To live below your means and refrain from upgrading your lifestyle every pay raise that you get. That's one of the things that you have to understand. A lot of people like upgrading their lifestyles even when they're not in positions to. So think about these. These are the top 3 things that are not allowing people to get ahead and to be wealthy. Don't be an average person. Don't be someone who has already in their mind that wealth isn't for you, but be someone who's able to program your mind to think in a different way, gain a new perspective. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for listening again. And I hope some of these gems that I dropped were able to help you and help you think on another level than you were thinking before. Peace.